Estevan, Jamestown, Dickinson, Devil's Lake. Out of the corner, green flag.
Goldsberry's going to get the jump going down into corners 1 and 2. Birch stays on the throttle a bit more. He's going to lead him around. Burkhardt right on the rear end of Birch. There's Robbie Roselli in the Zero Machine pushing his way to the front, as is the hot foot Jeff Hooker in the 7X Machine. How about 4 wide as we go through corners 3 and 4 down the front straightaway. Birch comes out first, then it's Burkhardt, Sondrel, then Roselli, then it's Hooker.
Burkhardt now trying to chase Birch down the back straightaway. Roselli having a great season in the Zero Machine. Flat tire took him away from a possible Nodak championship here. Still 7th in the nation and the Dickinson champion so far on his resume. He tries to get past Burkhardt as they go down the back. Hooker running 4th. Sondrel has fallen to 5th.
Sondrel makes a push on Hooker, dives to the inside. Slide job, makes the pass, then they're going to go side by side. That's for the 4th place spot on the racetrack. What a battle with the hot foot Hooker and Sondrel. Meanwhile, it's Birch way out in front by himself, then Burkhardt, then Roselli, then it's Hooker, then Sondrel. The top 5 have disconnected themselves from the rest of the field. Down the front straightaway, Birch leads it into corner 1 and 2. 4 laps remain on the concrete mobile scoreboard.
Alan Birch nice and steady down the back straightaway. He's the first one to hit 70 miles an hour tonight. 70.3 average speed on his last lap. He now comes past the grandstand and cuts the concrete mobile scoreboard down to 3.
Robbie Roselli and Burkhardt having a nice battle for that 2nd place spot. Burkhardt has the drive coming out of corner number 2, but keep an eye on Roselli. He was fast in corners 3 and 4 the last time by. Roselli's going to show a tire right on the inside. Roselli trying to get around Burkhardt. Can't quite get it done. High green flags in the air. 2 laps remain.
Birch making this one a runaway as well as they head down the back straightaway. Burkhardt, Roselli, and Hooker in 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. It looks like that might be how it ends. As everyone's spaced out by about 2 car lengths. Here they come. Birch will win it. Burkhardt 2nd. Oh, white flag, excuse me, white flag.
My guess is you're right, Birch is going to win it. It's the next 3 that are going to have to fall into place after that.
Yeah, that was a lap early.
Hey, why don't you try it again, Larry? Here we go.
Birch is going to win it. It'll be Burkhardt, Roselli, and Hooker, just like I said, coming across in 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. Because I can see the future.
I should have just let you roll with it.
I can see the future, Nick. Feel the force. Your winner in the 28A. I suppose you haven't seen that movie either.
No,
you ever seen Star Wars? Actually challenged the 15 car. Green flag.
Oh, there's some young guys in this field right now that trying to work their way up to the front. Lazat's one of them in that 10 machine. Ulick leads them around. Then it's Lazat, then Strachan and Beater side by side for the 3rd place position. Uh-oh, look how Matt Lazat goes for a dive right over corner number 3. Does he bring it around? Strachan.
Man, he left in a hurry. I don't know if anything broke on that car, Nick, or what.
Hang of it. Said he's been driving it just a little bit too hard, and that's been the issue for keeping him from victory lane. It's on its way for him. Speaking of victory lane, that 48 machine, Brock Beater, he's been there a couple times this year, so is Conway. They're going to have a dogfight up at the front of the pack. It's 48 Brock Beater, followed by the number 2 of Conway. Then it's Strachan, then the Hollywood Henderson. Then AJ Lazat as they come out of corner number 4. Side by side racing on championship night with 2 dudes at the front of the ladder trying to bid for a championship here in 2016.
Beater sneaks around Conway for now and leads them into corners 3 and 4. Strachan running 3rd. Hollywood Henderson in 4th in the 24 machine. And another lap in the books for Brock Beater. There's 6 to go.
2 wins on the year for Brock Beater, on the year for Conway. 5 wins here at the playground, 7 combined. Not too bad when you're looking at some of the premier talent at the front of the pack in this heat race. Number 2 for the SportMod. Beater starting to pull away with it now with 5 laps to go.
Yeah, Brock Beater's hit the extra jets and he's taken about a 6 car length lead in front of the 2 of Conway. And it's Henderson stretching, and then AJ Lazat. And Brock Beater, 4 laps to go. Conway still running second, Henderson third, stretching fourth as they've evenly spaced themselves out down the back straightaway.
It's been interesting here all season long at the playground. It seems like our heat races, for lack of better words, are just a little bit dull. It's a lot of follow the leader kind of stuff. But our feature events at night have been worth the price of admission. They've been rock-em, sock-em style racing all year long. What do you think that is? Is it racetrack, or is it guys just trying not to bank stuff up, getting into the feature races at night?
I don't know, that's a good question. We've had a lot of pull-away winners. Like you said, not very competitive in a lot of the heat races. Maybe Conway just heard you though, because he's diving down on the inside, trying to take the lead away from Beater as they come by and get the white flag.
Can Conway get it done, or is it the 48 machine Brock Beater that's got enough juice underneath the hood? Now the back straightaway. How about a drag race for the first place spot here in heat race number 2? Conway puts the foot on the pedal, around the corner they go. Here we go, side by side, up the front straightaway, at the line, nose and nose. Who's it gonna be? It's 48 Brock Beater on the board that edges out Conway. I spoke too soon. There's a race right there. What a doozy.
Conway will come across in second. Kelly Henderson gets credited for third. On the outside of him, it's Eric Laudenschlager, your point leader, the 49, and Eddie Weary in car 77.
Well, I'll be interested to see a couple things. First of all, that 49 car, look out, there goes Laudenschlager. He got into the 96 machine. That sent LeMay for a ride. That was like a bucking Bronco. Yellow flag comes out. Look out. Luckily, everybody stays forward on that deal, but I think LeMay probably got the worst. Out of the corner, Chapman takes the green flag, and it's Medler that goes around him into corner number 1 and 2. Medler, Chapman, Folstead, then LeMay, then Weary. Medler leads him around. He'll take lap number 1. 7 laps remain here in heat race number 3 for the IMCA SportMod. Colonel LeMay's race car doesn't look as pretty as it did when it started, but he doesn't seem to have any trouble. He sits in third, trying to hold off Dennis Chapman in the 40 car. Folstead and Medler having a battle at the front of the pack as they rip on a corner number 4 up the front straightaway. It's Medler that leads him around, 5 laps to go. Medler, Folstead, LeMay, then it's Weary trying to get around Chapman. He'll do so down on the bottom, right on the back end of the 12X machine of LeMay as they spread out and play follow the leader once again. Here comes Medler again. 4 laps remain on the concrete mobile scoreboard. Folstead in second, then it's Weary, then LeMay, then Chapman. Medler slides off the back of the racetrack coming down the back straightaway. That opens the door for Folstead. Weary's going to try to get around Medler now. It's Folstead, your new leader. 3 laps remain. High green flags up in the air. That means 2 laps to go. Battle on the racetrack right now for the second place spot. Weary trying to get around Medler. Down on the inside. Medler's going to hold him off on the outside. Drag race down the back straightaway. Weary in the red 77 machine trying to get around Medler. Down on the inside. Weary sticks it to the floor. Gets by Medler. Nice move on the slide job. Gets around him. 1 lap to go. White flags in the air. Medler back around Weary, down the back straightaway. Weary has some trouble in the 77 machine. Looks like he's got it refired now. Meanwhile, it's Folstead across the line. He's going to win it, followed by Medler, Weary, then LeMay. Chapman rounds out the field and the top 5.